Let's see if we can get this to come up today. We're not. Hey, look, it's me. Hey, look, I'm talking. Stop. All right. Let's see. Let's put that there so we can try to keep the paint off from it this time. I haven't been so lucky lately. Been getting paint on it. All right. Apparently, we have sunlight blasting through that window. What am I gonna do? Oh, my wagon wheels. I gotta put those where you'll forget them. Hello again. I don't know how good that. We've got some heavy sunlight today, so I have a few windows, but as a rule, I have one of them blocked off behind me because it's so bright. But spring is coming, so it has. Sorry, I'm just pulling some stuff off my wagon wheel. I gotta paint my wagon wheels today. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what color I want to paint them, but I think I'm gonna go with the dark. Oh, you like those? I make them. They're homemade, completely homemade. I create them for little wagons that I build. They're completely out of wood. Yeah, they have little tiny nails in them and everything. Yeah, the wagon's probably, probably that big. I bet. I'll show you the wagon sometime. I got a little one up there I could show you. Make her pull it down. She's a little covered in dust, but yeah, I build things like this. They turn. It used to have a tongue on it, but the tongue kept getting in my way when I put it on, stored on stuff. This is made out of a piano. This is actually the black key on a piano. This is a pressure stopper. This is the bottom. These are actually the arms. This is off the white key, the ivory key. And these are connecting pieces that push the hammers down. And then that's just a piece that was off like the bench top or something. And then in here, these felt seats. These are actually the felts off the hammers for the piano. It was an old piano. That the person wanted destroyed, and I didn't want to waste that beautiful, really old wood, so why not go ahead and fix it? So I got a little bit of a glare today because of this sunlight right there. So hopefully you guys don't have too much of one. Let's go ahead and block all this back in, get all that green out of there. Well, it's going to be green, but it's just not going to be that green. Where are you? There you are. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff. Uh, Bicycles and yeah. Wait, I'll show you one more thing while I'm just sitting here waiting. My furnace was on. Make all kinds of noise. Not to mention, I have to untangle. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I wear a headset. So I put it down, I pick it up. I put it down, I pick it up. Um, I do that stuff too. Those are all out of wood except for the shovel part. That was made out of just a little piece of tin. But those are all little tiny things. I don't know, the glare's pretty bad, but I make them all out of wood. The handles are all, they're not dowels, they're all carved handles. You know, it's kind of cool. Gives me something to do. Keeps my hands from locking up into a ball of unusable state of mush. Thank you. Yeah, see, I do woodwork. It's hard to show it on here because if I start the machinery I have, you guys would never hear me. With the vacuum running and everything else, all the dust collectors, and I have a workshop right behind that curtain, unfolded, unironed curtain you see right there. When do I have time? I don't know. When I get around to it. I don't paint all the time. Right now I'm working on repairing a wagon that got damaged in my sister-in-law's in-laws house. It's a little wagon I made. I guess the grandkids managed to knock the wheels off of it. Anthony, how are you? We were talking wood. Let's get rid of this fence a little bit over here. And we'll let that dry for a few minutes. And I'm going to have to turn this a little bit today, guys, because I have such a glare that I cannot see. So hopefully you don't end up with a terrible one. Connection lost to my keyboard, which just means the battery's dead. Which means stop being so lazy and plug it in. That's what that means. I have a wireless keyboard. It was just easier to get hooked up to my Mac. I'm thinking this particular hill needs to be brighter. So let's put some brightness in there, but let's do it with a little bit of pizzazz. Let's grab an angle brush. Let's grab this green. It's kind of a little heavy on the bright side for me. It's not a normal thing. Let's put a little bit of something down here just to get some color going. I don't want downward strokes. I want kind of sideways. A little bit of sideways. Get that down like that. Get your finger out of the green. Gee, that made no sense to anybody. Put that on a little brighter. Has anyone shared? Yeah, I did. I know it's unusual, but I shared to my Facebook. Of course, I don't have a ton of people. Yeah, I know my family won't watch. That's sad. Oh, big hair. Big hair, yeah. Where'd that come from? Let's actually turn the heat on down here today. It's so nice and toasty. We're gonna give this a little bit different life than it did have before. Because it's not too far away. So let's grab some of that. Grab some lime green with a little bit of the bright green. I am out of sap green. I have 0. The store didn't have any, which is weird, but if you've got limited stores around me that carry painting supplies, unless I want to travel for a long ways. And I don't travel anywhere, so bad enough I get Amazon stuff delivered from my sister-in-law. You should see those delivery people look at you when you go meet them with gloves on. Make them drop it at the porch and you don't go near them. You get the weirdest looks. Do. I don't know about that. I don't know. A little yellow. Grab some yellow, some green. Let's throw that up here. Just kind of trying to change the flavor a little bit. But we don't want to change the menu here. Oh, I'm talking food. Sorry. My mind always reverts back to food, doesn't it? That's terrible. You think I'd be this huge guy or something. I'm almost slow enough that I can go back to normal food again. Instead of yogurt. Of course, I can't quite go back to normal food because my diet won't let me, but I have lost a lot of weight, that's for sure. 78 pounds, I think, as of right now. You tend to just sit around after surgeries a little bit and put on a few pounds. Yeah, that one's better back there, huh? That one works better. I don't know if I want to play too much with this dark one. I don't think I want to get completely carried away. I'm going to play with this one just a tiny bit because there's a strange green right here. I think it's like Kelly green in the middle of other colors. You know? So let's grab a tiny bit, maybe a tiny bit of English ivy. We'll grab just a little bit of this blue-green color. Let's see what we can do. And English ivy is kind of a, I guess, what would you compare the color to? It's got a lot more yellowy, brown, green color, you know, it's people think it's a boring color. I kind of like it. I like using it for base color for stuff. You know? And we'll just kind of blend that out just a little bit right there. We go down this way just a tiny bit to get a little different color over that way. Kind of looks like I put toothpicks in this. All these little pinks up here. You know? And I will do my best to talk louder today. How's that? I'm working on it. No whispering, Anthony. No whispering. Let's go a little right-handed for a second. Totally can't see this side of my painting. I see that there's a tree right there that really needs to be addressed, though. Let's grab some dark, grab a little bit of green in it. Just maybe we'll throw just a tiniest bit of red in with that. Kind of give it a little bit of a different color. Let's give this a little bit of something going on. Give them all some friends. Let's grab some of this marsh green, throw it in with a little bit of that. Put a little something down here. Kind of give them a place to hang out. But not bright colored. Let's switch brushes to that one. Crazy brush. It's one I've chopped the middle of. Lose your attention yet? I'm working on it. Let's see. I want that nice and deep over there, so let's stick with this. I'm going to call it phthalo green. They call it deep green, but that's what that's from. Big blending brush hair sitting right there. That's what is on my. Ooh, she's got kind of electric personality. She wants to stick to my stuff here. Let's add a nice mixture. We got you right there. So let's find some different texture in there. Let's grab some of that, some of that. I'm just grabbing the green with the tiniest, I mean, just a corner of marsh black. And just the tiniest of the barn red. Just to give it a little bit of a purpley tint to my green. ever so slightly, not enough to say so, but I want that dark right there, hidden in the shadows. But we don't want these telephone pole things going on. Let's get some strange tops going. Put a little bit of that way. Just keep turning the brush whatever direction it wants to pull one out of. So we can have our canopy up top looking a little bit wonky. Yeah, well, I'm trying. You look at my older works now, and it's like, what were you thinking, dude? Did you paint that with finger paints? And that's just, I know it's probably a little boring for some people to watch me redo older stuff, but it shows the process of you don't have to throw them out. I saw somebody say that the other day. Oh, I don't like my older paintings. I'm just going to throw them all out. Well, don't throw them out. Give them a new life. I'm sure your base paintings are good. But thank you, Anthony. You know, I'm a firm believer that a piece of art is just the beginning. I mean, if you can always change them a little bit to make them feel different. Give them a different lease on life, you know. Kind of wanted that dark over there. I wanted it dark. So we'll change up this metal just a tiny bit on the top. I don't want to go crazy color with it, but we all know what's going to happen. I'm probably going to turn it into some crazy thing. Yeah, I got to get a little bit more color in there. Just a tiny bit more color. And I will paint new pictures coming up. I will. I just wanted to get this one done so we could get this one put away, and I can just kind of focus on other things. It's one of those things, though, that if you put it away before you're happy with how it looks, you'll keep looking at it, and wondering, well, could I? Maybe, well, sort of. Looks kind of wonky today. Wait, I'm kind of stuck on that word, aren't I? That is my word for the week. Wonky. Yeah, I gave that some more life, didn't it? Brought that right up there. It brought that to life. Let's go ahead and add just a little bit of dark in here. I know we did once, but it wasn't quite enough. And now grab a little bit of highlights because that is way up at the top of the mountain, so it should have some. Yeah, it should have some life at the top. Even if the sun's not blaring, those trees should still be topped off. with maybe some, let's grab some lime green with some yellow. You know me and my lime green. I gotta love me some lime green. I mean, it may be obvious because of my new banner, but if anybody's ever seen my motorcycle, you'll understand. It's not lime green, no. But it is green. Yeah, that's better. Now we'll work on the next layer down. Once this kind of completely sets up, we'll go back in and maybe we'll make we'll put a little bit of a background hill in, you know, and then we'll put some trees in front. I think it's feeling better, Chrissy. I think it really is feeling. It's got a little more of a good feel to it, you know. Some flow that it didn't really have before. It was kind of missing. It's kind of just all green. Gotta have flow. Gotta make it kind of disappear right there, though. A little bright. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Maybe I'll throw a little bit of that color I just played with up in here, too. Just, oh, I definitely occasionally jump off the deep end. But I can swim. Let's put a little bit of that color in here. Just a little bit here and there. So it's not just a horde of dark. Yeah, that gave us some bounce in there too. Looks a little more tree-like. Well, it is a really tree place, isn't it? Got a lot of trees. Can't decide what hand to paint with today. There. I'm not liking this here though. This one grassy part. I'm thinking that really should be. I mean, maybe we can do a little bush up here, but this needs to be a little more grassy meadowish, you know. What color would we like to play with today? We don't really want to go with a yellow because yellow would be way overpowering, especially that cat yellow. What I need is like a hay color, kind of a browny. I don't know if brown would run it though, but what I need to do is grab just a small piece of tape though. Just enough to protect that barn just a tiny bit. Because I don't feel like taking the time to have to repaint it all. And fold. And try to make a pull tab so if it gets stuck on there. Just that inch. Cheating. Let's grab, what do you think? I'm thinking I don't really want a rake brush. I don't really want that brush because that's more of an aggressive brush. I want to put some grassy texture in there, but I don't want to go. I wonder if your old brush would work. She's pretty old. Gotta move my wagon wheels here. Let's grab some. Let's grab some yellow ochre. Deep yellow ochre at that. Let's see what that does. I'm gonna throw in just a touch of green with it. Let's give it a shot. We can always cover it back up. Get the right direction I want this brush to go in. Grab that a little bit there, a little bit there. Making almost an olive green. Blue tape looks cool as a roof color. Yeah. There's not very many blue roofed things around here. I know they do have them. Usually in really white barns around here, you have like a blue roof. Got a lot of deep green roofs around here. Green, metal, old rusty tin. Let's grab a little bit of green in there, a little bit more green into my yellow ochre. So I don't get straight up yellow ochre. It's kind of a brown mustard thing going. And I'm pulling that way because it's leaving all these little. We're going to play with this fence, so I'm not worried about the fence at all. I don't know if that color does anything for anybody. Maybe I'll throw just the tiniest bit of cad yellow in it in a few spots. Like, it's got a little influx of goldenrod in it, Got some really nice pictures of goldenrod. It's crazy stuff. Grows wherever it wants to. I should make that more pronounced or less pronounced. Maybe I should go up a hair higher. Should I go up just a hair? I don't know. Trying to make decisions for myself. Trying to grow up. I'm not allowed to sit at the big people table, so I gotta make these decisions on my own now. Yeah, that works. Yeah. You know what? Oh, I bet you I could take that brush, dab it in that. Not really coming out. And what you don't see is the fact that I just sprinkled, kind of sprayed more like it, blue on it. This actually was cobalt blue. I put just a little bit in there, along with a little bit of red, a little orange. I think that works. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and fix this now. Actually, I'm going to stick with that brush. I'm going to kind of get this to be quite a bit brighter color here. So that one. Trying to get just the right color. And the right brush, because if I get the wrong brush, it's not going to look the way I want it to. Come on. There we go. That's the position I wanted. And this is just to put underneath it until I can get the right color on it. I don't want any particular pattern going here. Of course, we're all creatures of habit, so putting a pattern is what we're going to do. Because everything we see is a pattern, in our heads. So let's grab a little dark, a little bit of that. Let's go ahead and darken you up. Because you're back here. Just being annoying. I put that on my brush backwards. It's alright. It's supposed to be black on the bottom, not on the top. Get that all in there. I'll just kind of blend it on down here. Like so. Yeah, depth. The guy working that tree, though, she's kind of really just snoozing over there. She figures she was, cheerleader in high school, so she can just get by on her looks. She's not making any effort. Oh, that dude was a football jock. Oh, wait, that was me. Never mind. Yeah, that's feeling it. That's feeling it. I'm feeling this right here. This is working for me. Don't want too many of these. And we've got our little orchard thing going here. Yeah, that's good. We'll add some little tree trunks to the bottom of those. Let's grab a little bit of the Mars Black. Phthalo green, mix that in with a little bit of the yellow ochre. We should get this really green-gray color. Yeah, that's what we want. Let's see, we want a little tree trunk right here. And maybe one back here, one right there. Get a little bit longer one right there. Good size one right here. Something going off the edge of it. Keep going like this. Never seen an apple tree that didn't have two wings in it. For some reason they always do. The ones in my backyard look like that. Yeah, at least two. Call them wings, they're branches. I know. Now I'll grab some deep green. A little bit less deep green. That's better. And we'll kind of just scribble it a little bit here. Put a little dark in the back there. Some in here, a little dark. Just to give it some layers of almost spookiness, you know. Give it some place to critters to hide. Like so. Yeah, I'm kind of sort of liking how that looks. That works for me. Let's grab a hair off there. I just saw it in the light. Oh yeah, yeah. I can chase that hair on that paintbrush all I want. It's actually on my glasses. Let's put a nice, good size gate log there. Put a nice size. I suppose I should call them gate poles. And we'll put a little dude there. A little guy there. A little guy there. A little guy there. little thicker because they look like they're not going to hold up anything. I'm trying to make it look right, you know. And we'll have just a little bit of a... Hey, Jaden. You're not new anymore. You were here yesterday. You don't get to be new anymore. Now you gotta be part of the family. That's just the way it works, man. Now you gotta be part of their family. And that's the gate. And what we gotta do... I miss anybody when I was sitting there spacing out on this painting. I hope not. Is we gotta take from the top up here and add just a very thin cord down. Because on these old gates, this is called a hinge pull. At least in my world, this is where we live. Those are called hinge pulls. And what happens is the gate is attached to the hinge pole, the hinges are attached to it, and there's a cable with an eyelet. So it actually holds up this end of the gate. That way it doesn't sag. And that's what that does. Yeah, I never did ask you that question. If you enjoy art, Jaden. Because we do certainly enjoy art. Art's our therapy. It's what helps us stay sane. Unless you ask and then it keeps us crazy. It's up to you. Then again, I'm okay with that too. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Let's put a little bit of something right here. A little bit of something right there. And a little bit of something right here. And just a little bit of something right there. And we're going to play with that tree over there. Oh, we were just curious, man. We just like to get to know people. It's nothing bad. It's not people attacking you or anything like that. It doesn't matter, really. Sitting in here right now, you have oil artists, acrylic artists, people who do mixed media quite often. I'm a photographer. There's oil, acrylic, and musician in here. There's just art. There's art. Kind of sort of does look like a different painting, doesn't it? I was just thinking that it doesn't look like the same piece I painted originally. I'm not even really done yet because right now I'm about to park on this tree, which kind of sort of disappears. I kind of need to bring it alive. Are you a child? No. Nope. You're an idea. Jaden and I have chatted quite a few times actually on different places. So personally, I don't think we know each other personally, but we have chatted quite a bit. And he fits in well because he gives me a hard time, just like everyone else does sometimes. That's okay. Yeah, I see that. I will get to it in 1 sec. Let's add, I don't know, we're going to put bright in here, and I know you guys are going to freak out because I'm putting bright on a tree again. But this tree needs to come to life. I don't remember who I was on the first time you and I chatted, man. I'm trying to think. I don't know if it was Diana or... I'm trying to think who. I don't know. It's not coming to me right this minute. It's funny. Usually I remember strange things like that. It was Diana. Oh, cool. Oh, it might have actually been on Friday night with Ian, right? Watercolor. I think that was when he was painting. I think it was when he was painting Buddha. Not Buddha. The monk on the mountainside there, sitting in the mountainside. He did that monastery. Not sure. Yeah, don't worry about what you write, man. To Ian Jackson? Or whatever message you just sent. I'm not gonna be able to check out your message you sent me until after because I can't shut these down in order to to take a peek, but I will read it right after. And let's put a couple of little somethings right here. Not a lot of somethings, just a couple little somethings. Like the grass is kind of built up right here, you know. It's all good, Chrissy. I saw that. You know I'd never ask you to stop painting, that's for sure. There, I think that works for me. You guys think that way? I can do that. I can do that. And actually, Ian Jackson is one of Chrissy Canvas Art's moderators. So you can always find him on her page also. I'm thinking that little tree right there needs a little bit of love, just a tiny bit of love. He looks very lonely. Gotta give him a little bit of love. Make him feel happier, because he looks a little bit like he got cropped out one side here. So we will give him some highlight love right here. And just to make him feel better. Like he's important, you know, because he's off to this side. He's sticking out in the bright, so he gets to be a little brighter. Kind of like this one. This one needs just a tiny bit of something. Oh, something right there. A little something up here. Just give them a little bit of highlight love, you know. Just make them feel good about themselves. You know how it is. Oh, look, I get to be in the sun and you don't. Oh, teasing. Teasing's not allowed. There. Yeah, that's much better. I'm liking this one. I missed that message, man. You gotta stop retracting stuff. It's all right. Relax. Take a deep breath, Jaden. We're all good. Nobody's going to remotely judge you in any way for what you write. This channel is very relaxed. We just don't swear. And I'm not big into political and religious stuff. But other than that, write what you want. We will listen. We will help. We will do what we can. So, all about having a nice, friendly conversation and figuring out what's going on. Even if it's just about life, you know. We're good, man. Got a lot of really old people in this. We've been through life just a bit. You don't have to worry about it. It's my channel. I'm thinking this looks way better than it did, doesn't it? You guys feeling it now? Let's get you a little closer so you can take a peek. Oh, not so close that you throw up. Holy cow. Yeah. Got some colors, some different flavors of green, a couple little baby highlights. Changed up how the fence looks so it actually goes from larger to smaller than to the gate. Put some shadows where the shadows needed to be. Got a little water right there. She's looking really like a painting now. The original was in 2016. This is 4 years later. It took me to get to this painting, to get it to this point. 4 years on. I mean, I have a couple that I'm still working on that I've been doing for that long, but I live on a road where milk trucks go by all the time, so that's the noise you guys always hear. Um, I think we're good with this one. It wasn't too long, was it? An hour? That's not terrible. Jaden, I will send you his link as soon as I get off. I will send it to you in a message. Let me turn that so it's not so wonky. You don't like that wonky donkey look, you know? Although we do like the wonky donkey. But there. Thank you, Chrissy, for hanging out. Thank you, Jaden. Thank you, Anthony, Oswina, whoever else happens to be here that I can't see. If you have any questions, feel free to always send me a message, a comment, because I answer every comment, even if it's just with a thumbs up. But yes, I answer every comment. And Chrissy, are you painting at any more this week live? I'm sorry, I forgot. Please answer me. Yes, tomorrow. All right. That's you paint. See, it's 3 o'clock your time, so it's 7 o'clock my time, I believe, right? 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I'm betting you could probably fit a good 25 in there. It would not smell good, though. It would be pretty rancid because there is no cupola on top of that. There is no vent, so that would be 2 o'clock there, 4 hours for me, so 6 o'clock. All right. Go check her out. Feel free anytime you're in here, Chrissy, to post your time. Really. Anybody that comes in here, feel free. But anyway, thank you all. And as always, enjoy life. You got to enjoy it. There's too much going on. You got to spend some time for yourself. Paint, enjoy, listen to music, play music. Create something wonderful. Hey, I do every day. Not really, but I think today is bread. I'm making bread. We'll see you guys later.